chairmanship. And actually, can I first start by thanking my honourable friend for Hornchurch and Upminster, not just for securing the debate, but also making the very eloquent arguments around the hair and salon and the hair and beauty industry, but also the broader impact of the Chancellor's damaging budget last year. For example, the impact on nurseries and the knock-on effects. Because what we do know about this industry, and has already been said in this debate, is that it's a disproportionate employer. Those almost 250,000 people are employed in this industry, a disproportionate employer of women and of young people. So in the limited time that I've got, I'm going to limit my comments actually, because I think a lot of it was already said by my honourable friend and other honourable friends around this. But I had the pleasure of visiting Aesthetics Hair in Solihull, Sarah Brown, the award-winning Aesthetics Hair, and she very eloquently put down to me a lot of the arguments that were put forward to me. Now, of course, these are industries, these are businesses that may never have actually contacted their MP before, because they've never felt the need to do so. Like many small businesses, they've just got on with the job in front of them. And I'm sure the Minister recognises this, but the very first message I would share with him, because I'm not sure that his colleagues in the Treasury do, that small businesses are not there to be squeezed till the pips squeak. And I think there is a real concern with the rise in NI, the reduction in the threshold, the impact that it will have on part-time workers, the reduction in rates relief, the impending employment rights bill, and of course the highly competitive market that this industry now operates in. This could have huge impacts. And we've already heard about the impact on hiring of apprentices. Of course, when there are disincentives on business, such as higher taxation or a much more competitive business environment or higher regulation, the inevitability is that the businesses will then have to look at where they can cut costs. And of course, those young people who come into apprentice positions, who have lesser training, who are yet to learn the skills of the trade, so to speak, are the easiest ones to cut, because of course those businesses have to continue to operate. And I'm sure the Minister, and I make no comments about his hairstyle or anything like that, but I'm sure the Minister will acknowledge though that these are skilled people who do skilled work, and you can't just train an apprentice overnight. It takes time to do so. So it was certainly eye-opening to me to hear from my constituent, to understand the impact that this is having on their businesses. And the fundamental point is that other businesses in that competitive environment are being forced into an environment where they are, hairdressers are going to self-employment status, and it means that they are now being below the VAT threshold, which means, of course, lesser returns for the Exchequer. So that can't be what the Chancellor of the Exchequer intended when she stood up. I have some thoughts on what she was trying to do, which was basically trying to tax everybody to appease some of the trade unions, but we won't get into all that right now. But the reality is that the small businesses are the ones that are suffering, and there's a huge impact. And actually, I also share the concern of the impact on high streets and the extended impact that will have in terms of tax avoidance and tax evasion, which of course we're very, very worried about.